What up, guys? Welcome to 12M Hustle. Let's get into it. How you guys doing today? So, little different setup I got going on today. I got oil right here, and I got the NQ. So I'm going back to trading my oil just because we're at all-time highs again, and all-time highs is a pain in my fucking ass. I hate trading all-time highs. So we're gonna be trading oil, CL, and we'll be trading NQ. So I'm in a short. I got in it this morning. That's after 6. I trade short oil pretty simple. I traded off the opening range off the 1 minute, so I was short above right earlier above here. Then I covered, and now I'm re-short, and now I'm just trailing this stop here. Okay. So at this point, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna trail this stop here, and I'm gonna wait for a pop. Oil seems it could hit previous day low 68.55. Just got taken out. That's fine. So now I'm gonna wait on this oil play here. I'm gonna wait for a pop. So we'll see if we get a pop on oil. Here's NQ. NQ is a pain in my butt because based off of what's going on, we are all-time highs. We have Meta, we had freaking Facebook, all these Microsoft last night pretty much bounce all the way up, and earnings was crazy, so we pretty much gapped up pretty nasty. I'll show you guys this gap up. Here's the gap up. Look at that. Boom. We were, last night we had finished, we had Fed rate change. They said no, they're not changing the rates. They said fuck it. And then we just launched, right? We just freaking launched up. So we launched up during Asia. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't trade Asia. Then we came down a little bit and launched some more done in London. So they squeezed whoever the hell was shorting, all-time highs on this. And then they came in for a gap. And then this is where we're at right now. We just had news at 5:30. Let me go over the news with you guys. So, by the way, I hope you guys are having a blessed day, having a blessed Thursday. It's always good when we get to wake up, right? So it looks like what we had was, I'll go over it with you guys. Let's see. So we had news this morning, right? We had jobless, U.S. jobless came in 45 minutes ago. The actual was 218K, forecasted at 223.5K. Previous was 217K. So looks like pretty good news, I guess, because 1,000 jobs more based on numbers. Then we had continuous jobless claims, actual 1.946 million, forecasted was 1.953 million, right? Previous was 1.955 million, so it really came a little low on that. And then we also had U.S. personal income, actual forecast zero point 0.3, forecasted at 0.2. Previous was minus 0.4. And we had the U.S. core price index, MOM, which is the same thing I just talked about. So, U.S. price index actual was 2.6%, forecast was 2.5, previous was 2.3. So we had a lot of news come out this morning. We had earnings come out, on different ones, and I believe we have some more earnings going on today. Let me double check on that. All right, so here's the earnings calendar for today, guys. So we have Thursday. Before the open, we have CVS Health. We have we have our Roadblocks. We have Aviva. We have Norwegian. We have Cigna. We have MasterCard. So watch out for their stock, for the bank stocks there. And then after the close, we got the big boys coming out. We're talking about the big dogs, right? We got Apple, the big boy. Or Amazon, I'm sorry. We have Amazon, which is the big boy. We do have Apple, which is another big boy. Coinbase, which is pretty big. Reddit. We also have Roku. But I would say your biggest boys for the week probably would be Amazon and Apple. They can definitely move the market after hours. And then Friday we have ExxonMobil, Chevron, a couple other ones. But no, I would say the biggest ones, the bad boys on the street, are going to be Amazon and Apple. So those are coming through after the close. Like yesterday, same thing. We had Meta and Microsoft. They launched the market up. Maybe we get the same thing after hours today. Maybe we don't. We'll see. But huge news. So just keep on that. We got some big news for after hours today. All right. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys got your cup of Joe. Let's get into it. So here's the game plan for today. We're going to keep it pretty simple. Let's see. So we are going to. Give me a second. There we go. Turned off the fan. Okay. So, pretty simple stuff today. Switched out the gear. We got the hat on. So, game plan is for NQ is going to be simple. Oh, and by the way, right over here, I have tape. This is the tape. If you guys ever seen tape, it's times in sale basically of what's going on. It's the tape for the NQ. So basically, usually how tape works, the faster it goes, you can kind of, when you trade small caps, you can kind of tell if they're going to flush it. So I just put it up there so you guys can see it. So game plan for the NQ is to wait for the open. So we're about 20 minutes out from the open, and two things are going to happen. We are going to shoot up, right? We're going to hold this, shoot up, break London, continue the bull run, continue all-time highs, or we're going to come down to London, break London, and shoot back down to Asia, and then just stay between this range. So that's kind of the game. Or three, we're just going to stay between this range and this range, 23.805 and 23.712. So that's kind of what I predict that's going to be going on for the NQ today. Now, for oil, pretty simple. Two things are going to happen. As you can tell, we're at a downtrend since last night. Asia sold off, right? Had a nice gap. We've been having a nice gap rally on London, then we sold off, and then we pushed, and then we sold off some more, and then now we're here. So I want to short this, and I want to have my stop right about here because I feel pretty good about it. But big thing I know about oil and the NQ is that usually they're inverse. When this goes down, this goes up. When this goes up, this goes down. Usually how it works. But sometimes, that doesn't follow through. But we're going to short this one. Okay, we're going to keep our stop right up here. Right down here. We kind of a pop, kind of late on that entrance. But so we're in oil right now. We're just going to wait for this bad boy right here. We're going to go for a target. Our target on oil is going to be previous day low, which would be 68.46. 68.46, this would be our target. So our target on this is going to be previous day low, which is on oil is 68.47. What do we got? 68.46. So 68.46 is what we're going to shoot for. And we'll shoot for that. So we'll shoot for that on oil, and we'll wait on NQ for the open. So pretty simple what we're going to be doing for today, right? We'll see if we get that sell off. Yeah, pretty simple. Nothing too wild. We're just waiting on NQ, waiting for the open. Yeah, so pretty simple today. We're going to see if oil wants to play around. Another big major level, oil is hanging around 69.41, which is right here. 69.41 is a daily level on there. So if it does break this, then the short does look pretty clean to go down into that previous day low. So we're going to target for that. target that previous day low as well. So yeah, I mean, we do got some reason to see why oil will continue to go down. We've had nothing but a sell-off for the past. We're gonna actually add to that. We're gonna add to that short position. I added one contract, so we've had nothing but a huge for the past. I'll show you guys. Couple days, we've been just coming up, boom, going up, going up. So oil was in a big sell-off for, I would say, a couple weeks, and now it's finally decided to come up. So this could be profit taking today on oil. We could be getting our previous day low here, so just keep that in mind. So we'll have that in mind, and we'll just wait to see what oil wants to do. Open's gonna happen at 6:25. I believe there's no more news for today. I believe the news is over. Oh, never mind. Take that back. We have at 6:45 Chicago PMI again. Chicago PMI. So after the first 15 minutes of the bell, we do have news coming out. Chicago PMI. We also have natural gas. 7:30. Don't really care for that one. And then we have a Fed balance sheet at 13:30 after hours. Nothing big on that. So we still have big news. I repeat, we still have big news coming up, and it is coming up at 6:45 in 18 minutes. So just know and be aware of that, guys, that it's coming. So I'm gonna stay light here on NQ probably till after 6:45. Maybe I'll take a short. I'm just not sure. I gotta see the bad boy do something here. It's gotta give me a reason to go in it. So and by the way, I do trade off the 15, but I also have a 10-minute up, and I know I gotta see this taken out, and then I might initiate short for a break down into the Asia level. So let's see if that happens. And each one I have on a different account. So oil's on another account, and NQ's on another account. Oof, looks juicy. Okay, we took a small little short on NQ because it does look juicy. It looks juicy. I want to see it flush London here, and I want to see it go. So 3 minutes before the open, let's see if we get a wash. Oh, okay, there's a wash. 2 minutes. Take it, I'll take it. All right, so we took that. That was a clean play. We're gonna see. Okay, we washed London here. So we took our entrance. We got 2 minutes to the open. Let's see if we decide to flush down. And actually on oil, we're gonna take that off. So we took that off on oil, and we're gonna wait for a play on that. Didn't like how it's holding that. And then with this, with NQ going down, I want to see oil go up. That's kind of what I have in mind. So I got out of my oil position, and now we're in NQ, and we're gonna wait for a drop. We got a minute. Let's see if it flushes and gives us the flush. So we're gonna see if we can get a flush into Asia right off the open. 6:29. Let's see. Okay, we just took 2 off. 629. We're waiting for that drop. Okay, we're gonna leave one on sell off the open to see if we get it. So we want to see a flush. See if we get it. There's the flush. Money. There's the flush. And oil, we're going to take the inverse of that on oil. Very nice flush. Very nice. We're probably going to hit target previous day. Looks like we're slamming that target. Pretty close to target. Oh yeah, almost got it. Beautiful. See if we get a little more on previous day. Beautiful. Okay, we're all out on previous day on the NQ. So we're gonna move on to the next one. That was a nice. See if we get a pop on NQ. Very nice trade on NQ. Okay, now we just wait to see. Let's see. I'm waiting to see if we get a pop. I don't think we're gonna get one. Waiting to see if we get a pop here. I'll leave that on for the next target. Put the jams back on. There we go. All right, so we got the jams back on. Beautiful on that. We're waiting for a push up a little bit higher. See if we get a very nice little sell off there. See if we can get a push. I want to pop on oil. I want to pop on NQ, and I'm waiting to see if we get a pop on oil. Okay, there's the pop on NQ. Okay, so we did hit, by the way, that was previous day high on that target, the last target. Forgot to mention that. That was previous day high on that last target. Still waiting for a little more pop on NQ. I want to get a pop kind of close to up here. This is what I'm looking for. Pop into this area here, and then we can have a nice tighter stop here. If not, we can just let this roll and continue this down to the next target, which will be 23.571. I am watching the oil right now. This is a quick little scalp on the long. If this long is going to work, then it's going to go here and it's going to hold this bottom and it's going to go, right? So yeah, I'm going to stay stopped out here and just wait. If it stops me out, that's fine. And And then I'm still waiting on this push up from MNQ. So oil does look like it's about to take me out, which is fine. If it does take me out, that's fine. Tape's moving pretty fast on NQ. I might not get the pop that I'm looking for, but I'm going to continue to wait for a pop. I do want to pop into 23.724 is what I'm looking for. 23.24. Kind of right here. I'm looking for a pop. So I'm going to wait for that pop. But I don't know if I'm going to get it. Oil is kind of chilling. This is the only thing I do hate about oil, guys, is that it's so fucking slow. So that's another reason I kind of don't trade oil sometimes. And I'm going to let this one here. And if it doesn't play out, then I'm going to probably get out of it. Let's see. All right, let's see if we get a sell-off then. If NQ just wants to keep going down. Oh, shit. Okay, quick little stab, and we go back to waiting for that pop up to here. So on NQ, we're going to wait for that pop. We're going to continue to wait for this pop. On oil, this is the reason I kind of hate oil too. It takes forever to develop. This is slow action, right? When you're compared to like this moving tick by tick, this is really slow. So that is another reason I kind of sometimes don't trade oil too much. But we're going to wait to see if we get this play here. 637 on NQN. We are waiting for some action for a pop that fucking I don't think I'm gonna get. All right, another free trade. Another free trade. And we continue to wait for another pop. I want this pop to come up. And then, so we're waiting for a pop on NQ up into that 23.712. Retracement up to here so we can short. Oil looks like it's about to not do what we want it to do. I'm about to get ticked out of oil. If I get ticked out of oil, I'm done with oil. I'm switching to ES for today. That's 2 stabs I've taken it today. I'm not gonna overstay. I'm not gonna keep taking away on oil. I'll move over to MES and switch this one over. So if this does take me out, that's fine. I'll probably move over to ES because this, I hate how it's taken down. Let's see. So oil is down 0.97% on the day, while NQ is still up 0.78 on the day. So still waiting for more of a pop on MNQ. Still waiting on a pop here. So waiting for pops on this one, and I'm still waiting for oil to get its life together to see if it wants to go or not. If it wants to tick my ass out. I mean, if it takes me out, it's $73, so not the end of the day. But I'm definitely looking for a play on oil. Alright, let's see if we continue this drop on NQ or what. I do have a target. I do want to shot back up, and I don't want to keep adding here, so my target's going to be down here. Next level I see is 2600. Okay, am I getting taken out on this one or what? What you gonna do, oil? What you gonna do, oil? What you gonna do? Waiting for oil to figure its life out. It's going really slow this morning. I'm not feeling too hot about this triple bottom here. This is not bad. I'm going to let this keep doing whatever the hell it wants to do here. I need to sweep up into this area so I can go ahead and short a gap. But it's not giving a pop at all. Okay, let's see. All right. Oil just took me out. Oil just took me out. That's fine. Well, that's not fun. That's fine. Oil smacked me out on this one. Okay, no biggie. That's it. I'm gonna just chill on this one then. I think I'm down like $83 on oil right now. So I still think it wants to do what I think it wants to do, which is go up to 69. It's already gapped down. It wants to break out of this trend, but we're gonna wait. We try to catch it. We had tight stop. If it doesn't want to go, that's fine. We're gonna go with whatever. We're gonna skip it. No biggie. What's the NQ doing here? Still figuring out its life. No freaking pop. We're getting no pop, huh? No pop. All right. Well then, if you just want to sell off today, that's fine with me. If I'm not gonna get a fucking pop, then I will just trail your ass down. Up until next target, 23,604, 23,604. Well, we're not gonna let this free trade go to waste. Can't let the free trade go to waste. All right. I'll still wait for a pop to come all the way up here. Still waiting for that magical pop to come to daddy. I'm still watching oil. Oil's still up there. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on oil. I'm gonna wait till it shows me that it wants to go ahead and hold that pop. Oh, we do have news coming out on. Oh shit. So news comes out in 1 minute on NQ. So just keep that in mind, guys. News just come out on NQ in 1 minute. I'm still waiting for oil. There's the news. Okay, so there's news. Let's see if we get a pop. Okay, so U.S. Chicago PMI just came out. Actual force 447.1, and we're still waiting for a pop. We're not getting no fucking pop today. Well, we're definitely just going to keep tapping it our asses down here unless we get a pop. But when you do this type of strat, when you're just taking base hits on this, when you're waiting for your actual entry, just one micro. I would not recommend doing this with, like, a mini. Ideally what you're doing is you're waiting for a fucking pop that's probably never going to come. And here comes oil. Buy supplement here. Okay, I'm still thinking oil's gonna work, so we're gonna wait for an entrance up here and then see if it decides to go with us. So we'll wait for that, and we're down here on oil, on NQ, waiting for this to keep dropping. News did come out, but it doesn't seem like anything good came out, at least to the market. Didn't really do shit. I'm still waiting for a pop. That hasn't arrived. Waiting for a pop back into 23,698. 698. So pop back into this area here. We're gonna wait for that, for the pop. Nice sell-off though. Oil doesn't seem like it wants to do its thing today. Doesn't not. It's just very no action on oil, which is kind of weird. Really slow today. But we'll wait. See if oil wants to play ball. All right, here goes NQ. We're just waiting, chilling. Watch how fast the tape goes when it starts getting bid up. So ideally, we're gonna wait for a poppity pop to start popping off. There's oil. Okay, there we go. What's this? What is this? Bien? ¿Cómo te sientes? Delicious? Alright, so I'm waiting for a pop. There's oil. There's oil here. Deciding to go. There we go. Beautiful on oil. There it is. That's what I'm talking about, oil. Go, go, go. All right, oil, let's go, oil, let's go. Do your thing, oil, do your thing. Come on, blast off. Give me at least 69.75. 69.75, which would be up here. See if it wants to go. Very nice. See if we get this pop that we want on oil. We're gonna wait to see if this pops up on oil, up into 69.75. We're still waiting on this on the NQ. See if we get it. There we go. Let's go, oil. Let's go, let's go, let's go, oil, oil. Push, 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 push. All right, so we're in 2 minis on oil. Waiting for that rip up. Let's see oil give it to us. Okay, NQ's ripping. Oil's just chilling there, waiting for a rip on oil here. A little more, little more, little more, little more, little more rip. A little more of a pop. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's take it here. What the hell? Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Okay. Okay, here's a pop on oil we wanted. And here's NQ. Okay, here's the pop we wanted. Let's see if we get a push down. DCAing, DCAing, DCAing. All right. We popped out of that one. Sweet. So I definitely DC8 into that one, guys. That was the pop we were looking for. Close this one out. We were definitely looking into that pop. Okay, so beautiful pop. We got the pop we wanted. Okay. We're gonna move on to the next one. Now, since we are all good and green on that one, we got a nice pop. Now we're gonna wait and see what else. What else we get from MNQ? All right. Now we can wait on this one and see what else, if we get any more opportunities. Man, oil's been no fun today. I'm gonna take this one off. Yeah, oil's been a pain in the ass. I'm actually about this. I'm over it already. I'll just go over to ES. Oil's way too slow for me lately. All right, here's ES. Let's pump some action for us. Let's get us some pump, pump, pump. See if ES wants to give it to us. Yeah, I trade ES sometimes, but light size. Okay, ES is looking good for a long. Yeah, I tend to give ES a little more breathing room than I do on NQ. Very nice. Look at that. Come on. A little more of a pop. There we go. All right, so we'll leave this one on. I'll let this pop out. Oh, I'm going to get the rest of my levels on ES. So I like having my Asia high, London high, missing one, and London low. London low. Okay, cool. Yeah, when an index is just not doing it for you, just pretty much there's nothing wrong with just getting out of the index and switching over to your basics. ES and NQ. NQ, I need to see a pop. I'm going to leave NQ alone. I'm just going to mess with ES. Yeah, beautiful. We waited for that retracement up to here, which is what we talked about, which is hitting back in the previous. We said we want a previous day high. Hit that, get the short. We did, and then we got out. So, cool little scalp. We hit it. We made the money. We got out. And then here, now we're going to wait for a continuation on ES. I want to see it push. Okay, so we're going to give ES to, what is this? See if it wants to hold. 64.38, 64.38, 64.38. Right here. So we're gonna hold it here, see if it wants to push above, if it wants to push into high, or if it wants to push above that. And then NQ, we're gonna wait either for a double bottom down here for short, All right, but we won't go long until after this 15-minute candle up here. See if we're going to retrace that. And on ES, we're just waiting. See if ES wants to go or not. Okay, cool. All right. So, what do we got going on? All right, looks like we're getting that push on the ES, which is what we wanted. Ooh. Oh, shit. Awesome, awesome. Got our protein, let's see. Are we getting that push? Got the jams going. Get it, get it. We gonna get it, get it. So, tape's moving on. NQ right here, tape is going. So, look at the tape. If you guys look at the tape, you see the speed of the tape. See how it's picking up? That means the bid is coming up. That means buyers are coming in. So, it's trying to hold a bid, trying to go, go, go. Let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they can do it. See if we can get it, and get it. Yeah, so we're gonna wait on the NQ. We want the ES to go right now. There it is. There's a pump. There's a pump. We got a pump, 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 pump. Get a pump, 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 pump. Yeah, get a pump. Very nice. All right, so we'll hold that there and we'll wait to see if the pump wants to continue. Waiting to see if the pump wants to continue. If you want to continue, get in the pump, pump. Get in the pump, pump. You gotta get the pump, pump. Get the pump, boy, get the pump. NQ is pushing back down. Let's see if the ES wants to do the same. Yeah, that was a 6 short. 6 short this morning. This we got a piece of this before the open, and we covered down. That was nice. That was nice. So we shorted, and then we covered, then shorted, covered, recycled, covered. So that was win-win. That was sick. That was a win-win. I love that. That was good. But we're gonna wait for the ES here and see if the ES wants to stop us out. Let's see what it wants to do. Somebody's calling. Somebody's calling, baby. Are you calling? Don't. Are you calling? Somebody's calling. Yeah, we're gonna wait right here. Yeah, this is where I would go long on NQ. I need to see a push up here, right? Above on this 15. So a lot of traders, like I always say, use this 15-minute bar as their opening range. I use the 30 seconds. Based off Pax's strat, they use this 30 seconds, so I use the 30-second one. But when it opened off, I mean, as soon as it dumped, that was your short indication there. Now, obviously, you would have that cover. When it popped back up, you would cover there. Now you can either reshort and have a tight stop up here, but I don't like that too much just because it's 7:06 time of day, and I'm watching the ES here where it did 15, it pushed down, and now it's reclaiming, and now it's already pushed past that 15, right? It's made a higher high. So at this point, if we continue to push, right, if we push into here, then ES should reclaim, and plus we're in a freaking bull market, and we should push us out of this trend. Once the ES pushes above 64.57, it's going to push us back into a bullish trend, short time frame. NQ, same thing. Once NQ decides to push above this 15, it's going to go into that bullish trend. So just keeping that in mind. ES is above VWAP. I don't have VWAP on here, but on my trading view it is above VWAP. NQ is still below it, so I don't want to take NQ down here, but if it pops here, I might take a long to shoot for the reclaim. Okay, so we take a long there. So we're going for the long, baby. Let's see if we get it. Short stab at it. That's a short stab at it. See if the NQ wants to do it or not. Yeah, I'm not taking too much sides. I want to see if it wants to hold support. If it wants to continue and hold an ES, seems like it's holding. ES obviously has to continue to push. NQ seems like it wants to push. There's NQ. Let's see. Okay, let's see if it really wants to push or not. Same thing on ES. See if they really want to break out or if they don't want to break out. Let's see. Keeping it pretty tight, so let's see. Oops, my bad. What the hell? If we get taken out, I will switch short. I'm okay with switching sides. If we get taken out here, we'll switch. Same thing on ES. So it is 710. So it's holding. The bid is holding. So let's see. All right, let's see. Same thing. We're holding. Let's switch this down to a 10-minute. Here's a 10-minute, guys. On. Yeah, if it wants to take me out, that's fine. I'll take the L and I'll switch. Okay, looks like it wants to take me out. That's fine. Taken out. Okay. Switch. It's fine. We'll switch. Okay. Boom, what a drop. What y'all?
Vamos, al cuarto, hijo de puta. Al cuarto. Eso,
All right, sorry about that, guys. Got interrupted by Mama, but all good. Yeah, not bad. Pretty greenish on that right there. Had a couple technical difficulties. I couldn't get some trades off, but we got some of them off. So that's a win-win. Let's see, 33. Oh, okay. So yeah, it won't let me initiate trades for some reason. Let me try to fix my trade evade. That was the issue I was having. That was weird. Trying to fix it on this side, see what's going on, guys. Trying to fix it to see what's going on. Okay. There we go. Let's see. So I should be able to initiate a trade now. Let's see. Okay, so I was able to initiate a trade there. Okay. So we're back to being able to set trades. Okay, cool. So it's about to be 7:20. Okay, let's see if NQ wants to continue to push down. Here's your 10-minute, or if it wants to push up. Let's see. Very nice. Okay. All right, awesome. So now we're back to this one, and we're gonna continue to see if we get a push down or not. Okay, looks like it wants to break the floor. We're gonna do a 3 micros. see if it drops. Ooh. Oof. Smacked on that one. All right, 7:30 is around the corner, so we're gonna keep it light, keep it tight. Okay, let's see. See how the retracement's coming up. Oh yeah, see that's a 15. 724, so we're waiting for 730. gonna see if they push. Okay, they're gonna push. Okay, we'll cut that off. So I took that off, and I'm gonna wait. Waiting, chilling, just waiting and chilling. Let's see, just chilling, waiting for a push. That is 7:30, so we might get a push up here. Or a push down. Very nice push up. Very fucking nice push up. Let's fucking go right there. Perfect. Very nice push up. Very nice push up. Okay, I'll try one more long here, and that's it. We'll give it to the bottom of this candle. Let's see if we get it. And if not, we'll walk away on an L, and we'll take that for the day. We'll be done. Yeah, some nice short plays. Got some longs in there too, so. probably gonna risk it to like right here. Give it half risk, and if it goes, then that's it. We're done for the day. We're walking away. Okay, that's it. That is it, baby. Let's take one more. Last one here. We'll risk half of what we risked on the other one. That's it. Okay, nice. Very nice. Beautiful. All right, I think that's it. I was waiting for a floor flush is what I wanted. I wanted a flush down here, but I didn't get it, so yeah, that's it from me, guys. Okay, so that was fun. Fun day, fun day. So let's recap what happened today. I probably might be done. I might not even trade tomorrow because it's Friday. And all right, here we go. So I'm gonna go over these with you guys. Show you the red, show you the green, show you all the good stuff. So here's the good stuff. Here we go. Here it is. No bullshit. There it is. So, pretty much fucked up on those 200K accounts because I wasn't able to cover. So it made it a bitch for me to cover. So I ended up hitting max DD on both of these 100Ks. So I have to work these back tomorrow. Yeah, this can wash. That's the wash I was looking for. That wash right there. But fuck it. It is what it is. I'm done. I'm out. So I was looking for that wash, and then obviously here, this was good. 100K, locked that out, and then we've been working this one for a while. Locked that one out, and then this 150K that I've been working for a minute. Pretty good day on it. 1504. So locking this out, taking my 3 W's, and then these 2 L's. That's fine. I'll take the 2 L's. We'll work these back. So we'll focus I'll probably work on these 2 tomorrow. If I do stream, I'll work on these 2 and then just not trade the rest of these for the rest of the week. And we do have news tomorrow. We got 5:30 unemployment rate, and we have 7 a.m. ISM PMI. So we have some stuff to work on tomorrow, but that's it. I'm done. Hope you guys enjoyed the fun stream. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, all that good stuff, share, but I'm out. Peace.